So you're moving to Warrensburg, or you're PCS'ing to Whiteman Air Force Base, and you're wondering, why is this town so cool? Why is Warrensburg so awesome? I can help you with that. Today, we're gonna talk to the wonderful ladies who run Warrensburg Main Street, which is a nonprofit here in Warrensburg that puts on all the community events, and we're gonna see what they do to make this town so darn cool. Stay tuned. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because I make a new video every single week all about Warrensburg and Knob and Whiteman Air Force Base, and you're gonna wanna get notified. And my contact information is right down below. So if you're coming here, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. I love talking to people. Welcome back to my channel. Very exciting. Today I'm with some very cool people. Jill Purvis and Jamie Debacker from Warrensburg Main Street. Hey!
Hey.
So in Warrensburg, and if you watch my channel, have seen all my videos, I always talk and just brag about all of the activities that we have in Warrensburg. And actually that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, because I was hearing, online, there's nothing to do in this town. And I was like, that's not true.
Yes, for
and
sure.
the main reason that's not true is because of these two awesome ladies right here.
Thank you.
So, can you give me a brief overview of what does Warrensburg Main Street do? Like, what is your purpose?
Yeah. So our purpose is to build community. It really is. It is to make everybody in Warrensburg feel proud of where they come from. And so we do that through a lot of different ways, but we want people to come downtown and be proud of our community. So we want to make downtown special.
Yes. Awesome.
Like a destination, really. I mean, being born and raised, staying for college, coming back, there's just always been that sparkle about downtown, that little glimmer that's different than just driving down McGuire Street.
Yeah.
So I feel like by us holding events and promotions and making more art and making it downtown clean, it just kind of attracts everyone to here. So that's kind of our main focus.
Nice, nice. So question, what is your favorite event that you guys do every year? Because I know you just do so many. Piccadilly just happened. There was just a big Warrensburg cleanup where people from all over the community, the college, just picked sections of town and cleaned, and you guys organized that. How would some other ones?
That is a hard question because we have so many different events.
How do you choose?
Yes, we have so many different events. I think my favorite right now that we currently do is our prom parade. And that is coming up next week. But I love it so much because it really gets that younger generation, that high school generation, plus their families and friends, and the younger kids that want to come watch. I really think that really just shows community. It shows people coming downtown and enjoying our downtown and coming together as a community to let these kids show off, their prom attire for the night. And it really just engages a lot of different people within the community. So that is my current kind of favorite one.
I'm way different because mine is Bergfest as much as if you ask me right after Bergfest.
I love Bergfest.
I'm always like, no. But Bergfest was my first baby when I first started. I started in 2019 and that was the first big project I got to be a part of.
Yeah.
I also remember volunteering it whenever I was in college and going to it whenever I was younger. But I love seeing our events that we've been working on all year long come together and seeing the community enjoy it, and people experiencing businesses they don't know about, and having local community groups and organizations coming together just to make one big unified true festival about pride of Warrensburg. The many hours that we put into it really just pays off because we have tens of thousands of people coming down here to just enjoy Warrensburg, to shop and spend money and just love a little bit harder that weekend. So that one's definitely my favorite. That one's probably the most work for sure. But I am a go-getter, so that's kind of I do like to see that full circle of okay, all of our planning has happened and this is a success of it. So
That's awesome. I actually got some really great footage of Bergfest. And it was awesome this year. And there were stilt walkers and there were bagpipe people, and I mean, it was it was the best one for sure.
And this is 10 years this year of Bergfest.
Oh,
I don't even know how we're gonna bring it even better.
I know.
Yeah.
One thing I also love, and I don't know, do you guys plan on always having delicious food trucks, or does that just work out? Because that's one thing that people comment on all the time on my site is like, you guys always have funnel cakes and food trucks and corn dogs and this and that. And I was like, what can I say? We're Warrensburg.
I definitely have that good, like, hey, here's why you should come feel for them and look out for those unique food trucks that are a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you can't go to Berg Festival having a corn dog.
No.
Right. Like, that's just not Warrensburg.
Every Warrensburg event, you know, corn dog, funnel cake, always.
For sure.
And I love that about our town.
It's
funny, one of the things that people, others say, they say, you guys have so many events and parades, and I'm like, you know, that's what we do.
That's what's crazy to me is that people do say, oh, there's nothing ever going on. I'm like, have you looked at the community calendar? Are you following us on social media? Have you walked downtown and looked at all the posters in the storefronts? Like, there's always something to do, whether it's an hour or a cleanup or planting or just walking downtown for a historic tour. Like, there's just tons of things not only in downtown to do, but all around our community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, okay, brain fart. Here we go. Okay. So Warrensburg Main Street is a nonprofit. So what can people do to get involved? Because say someone wants to help with Bergfest or wants to help with Piccadilly, how can they get in contact with y'all and just add to the greatness that is Warrensburg Main Street?
So we are always looking for volunteers because, like I said, we want to build community, and it's not just one or two people's opinion about what our downtown should look and feel like, but it's everybody. So we will take volunteers really of all ages. We want input from everybody in the community, but we also need help from everybody in the community. Yeah, it takes a lot of volunteers, not just to run our events, but to plan and organize them. So we're always looking for volunteers.
I would also say that we work with 50 individual volunteers every month too.
Oh wow!
So we have floor standing committees that we have that help us plan and implement, fundraise, find volunteers, find out more about businesses and the vacancies. So they can always run a committee if they're interested. It's an hour every month. We have floor standing, like I said, and that just helps us brainstorm, bring ideas, bring those different viewpoints to it. But they can also volunteer in our office. We look for people. I mean, Jill and I are the main two staff. We have our full-time, and then we have a part-time market manager who runs our farmers market.
She's awesome.
I love Monica. Other than that, it's just really the two of us besides our board and our volunteers really driving this force. So if you have a niche for photographs, videography, Excel sheets, organizing, cleaning, we love all those things, but we'll always take volunteers that way too to give back that way. So it may not have to be like that physical at an event, setting up, tearing down, but it can be that passing out posters or taking our event cards around. It can be those little jobs too that really help us because those things can all add up.
So we have volunteer, all that information on our website to volunteer, and then for specific events, Jamie, who does all of our social media and all of our marketing, there's also volunteer opportunities for those specific events.
Oh, awesome.
So there's, or obviously you can call the office or stop by, whatever.
Well, I'll put the website and the phone number right down below, and that way people can reach out and contact you.
Perfect.
I also, speaking of like what you guys do and volunteers, I want to say, y'all are so kind and welcoming to new businesses downtown. Like,
sweet.
I know that recently, if you watch my show, my husband and I bought one of the older buildings and we're starting to remodel and fix it. But I remember getting like an email from you like, welcome to downtown. And I was like, oh, my heart is so nice. And it's awesome to see how you support all the local businesses around here because it just, I tell you what, in the last 5 to 6 years, like downtown has just blossomed.
It really has. It really has.
And
well, and that's one of our goals is to foster small businesses. So we want to provide them as much support as possible. And we have all types of businesses downtown. So we do some of these events to actually drive customers into their businesses. But we want people to thrive and make our community great. And so that's part of our mission is to support those small business owners.
We also want to connect with the building owners and the property owners. So that way, like, businesses aren't just sitting vacant because there is such a demand now for people to move downtown and have that home, small feeling type business down there in their main areas. So that's something that Jill and I also work towards is trying to foster those relationships and build, again, that community down here where there's public art, it's clean, there's traffic coming through it, the people know what they're coming to, the farmers market, art walks. that bring people and that want and desire to be in downtown.
Yeah.
So we really want to work with our business owners that they see us as a resource to help them with their social media or Google or commerce sites. Or really just having conversations about like grants and just ways that they can improve themselves to build more customers too.
Yeah, you told me about the grant for the outside of my building. And I was like, yes, I like free money. I like it, especially.
I love your money.
And oh gosh, that reminds me. I remember you guys did, and you showed it in social media, the cleaning up of that alleyway that's all painted and beautiful. And I remember when I was an undergrad, we called that alley something a little scandalous because it was dark, it was dangerous looking, and no one wanted to walk down it. And now it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a piece of art. That was a goal for Jill and I whenever our previous police chief was here, is to help that crime go down and people to feel more safe walking through. Because I worked in downtown forever, and you did not walk through that alley.
No.
You didn't go by yourself. But now it's a place that people post their pictures, they hang out and eat ice cream.
Brightly lit.
Super bright, and they can just continue to transform. We love to add art to it, and just make it a place that people are desirable for.
Yeah.
And we continue to want to work on that.
You guys did a great job.
Thanks.
High five.
Yeah, there was really a lot of people who did that one. We worked with the school district and the Master Gardeners and Reese and
United Way.
Tons of people. And that's how we do a lot of our projects anyway. Anything that has art or those big cleanups, we always try to do those community building events. So try to connect everyone as one big happy family.
It makes such a difference.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching my video. It was, like always, really fun to do, and I meet so many cool people when I do these videos. So I love it, and I love that people watch them and appreciate them. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below, because I make a new one every single week all about eating, breathing, sleeping in Warrensburg, Missouri. You're gonna wanna get notified. Also, my contact information is right down below. So if you're coming here, if you're PCSing to Whiteman and you have any questions, do not hesitate to shoot me a text, send me an email. I love talking to people. Bye.